Alright, so today we are going to talk about three very important knives in the Wusthof lineup. It's the Classic Ikon, the Classic Ikon with the Creme Handle, and the Ikon Blackwood. So before we talk about those actual knives, we're going to talk about the Classic Ikon versus the Classic and give you guys kind of a really brief overview of how it actually differs from the Classic lineup. So if you look over here, we have the Classic Ikon with a black handle, and we have the Classic Wusthof. First off, let's talk about the blade. The blades are actually utilizing the exact same steel sharpened at the exact same angle. What's different between these two knives is that the Wusthof Classic Ikon no longer has the full bolster as you see here on the Classic, and we are now seeing a very radically shaped or reshaping of the handle. Both these knives are sharpened at the Wusthof factory utilizing P-Tech technology, which is precision edge technology, utilizing lasers to precisely measure the exact angle at which every single knife is to be sharpened at. All these knives here leave the factory as sharp as possible. These knives here are sharpened at 14 degrees on each side, giving you an effective cutting angle of 28 degrees. So now that we have a brief overview of the Classic versus the Classic Ikon, I'm going to put in the other icons and see how they actually differ. So on my right, we have the Ikon Blackwood. This was originally the first Ikon line that was actually designed by Wusthof. It utilizes a beautiful blackwood for the handle. Now the Ikon Blackwood utilizes a wood that is extremely stable. You won't have any warping issues, any expanding or contracting issues with this wood. All of the Ikons, including Wusthof's entire line of knives, are made in Solingen, Germany. Now because these knives are heat treated to a 58 on the Rockwell scale, and also utilizing that great high carbon German stainless steel, it gives them the ability to achieve a razor sharp edge, as well as maintaining that edge over long periods of use. Now we have the Classic Ikon. The Classic Ikon is essentially a replica of the Ikon Blackwood, except now uses a black palm handle. The benefits of a palm handle is that if you were to accidentally leave this knife on water, in water, there is no worry about this knife actually taking on any water. Even though the wood of the Blackwood handle is pretty well sealed off, there is a chance of you scratching the handle over time if you were to accidentally drop it or have another knife nick it by accident. The wood can be exposed, and when you have that happen, water can get into the fibers and cause the wood to warp a little bit. With the palm handle, that is not possible. This material is extremely resilient. So with the Classic Ikon, you're taking all of the great qualities, the fit and finish of the knife, as well as a great ergonomically shaped handle of the Ikon Blackwood, but giving it a slightly more resilient and robust handle design. Next, we have the Classic Ikon with the Creme Handle. Now this is, in terms of overall design, probably one of the most stunning of all knives available. Now the Classic Ikon with the Creme Handle is made exclusively for Cutlery and more. It's utilizing the exact same design as the Classic Ikon, but giving you an off-white Creme Handle. Now the Creme Handle gives you a much more upscale look relative to the black, but also gives you a very distinctive looking knife. There aren't many knives out there that utilizes an off-white or creme handle. Now again, it has the exact same great steel as the other two Ikons, and it also uses the exact same handle design and materials as the Classic Ikon. Under normal use, these handles are bacteria resistant, warping resistant, and cracking resistant. So as you can see here, I have all of the matching paring knives of these wonderful chef knives, and you can really see that the design of the handle and the blade actually really scales properly. Even though these paring knives are much smaller in scale compared to the chef counterparts, their fit and finish is no less spectacular. You have the exact same triple stainless steel rivet design. The handles are still radically sculpted and very, very comfortable to hold. So now let's do a really quick recap of what we just talked about. So first off, every single Wusthof knife is made in Solingen, Germany. All their knives are utilizing the same high carbon German stainless steel supplied by one manufacturer in Germany. Wusthof also utilizes precision edge technology, or P-Tech for short. The sharpening process is done by lasers to measure and calculate the exact angle by which every single knife is to be sharpened at, and then precision robotic arms sharpen and polish every knife using whetstones. If you would like to learn more about these knives and see what other great products Wusthof has to offer, please hop on over to cutlerymore.com. If you have any questions for myself or our YouTube team, please leave them in the comments below. I'm Ricky Tran, and on behalf of the folks at Cutlery and More, thank you for being here with us today, and we'll catch you in the next video.